Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the weekly meeting of the County Board of Elections for September 27th, 2023. Now, it is my duty and obligation to preserve order and decorum during these meetings, and everyone who is present should be on notice that disruptions of any kind are not only impolite, but they won't be tolerated. Those who violate it may be asked to leave. Sunshine Act also permits anyone attending a public meeting to object to a perceived violation at any time during the meeting. If you choose to do so, please succinctly state your objection. And objection is not an opportunity for speech making or an interrogation of the board. We will now move to public comment. Commenters shall state where they live, or if they're not a resident of Philadelphia, that they are a Philadelphia taxpayer. Public comment is not an opportunity for dialogue or a question and answer process. It's a public comment, a chance for you to tell us what you think. The speaker should have approximately 2 minutes to make their point. However, I may extend this time at my discretion. Importantly, all public comments must be relevant or germane to this board's business. Finally, as you know, it is my responsibility, again, to preserve the decorum of these meetings, and such profane, slanderous, discriminatory, personal attacks won't be tolerated. So please take note that what we will be doing during this meeting, the polling place changes later in this meeting. So anyone wishing to be heard on a polling place change should wait until that time. Is there anyone here for public comment? Hearing none, we'll now move on to email public comment. Judge Furlong, do we have any email public comment?
We do, Mr. Chairman, but prior to that, all comments that were emailed by 9:45 a.m. were shared with the members of the board and the deputies at 10 a.m. and have been provided to each member of the board at the beginning of the meeting and are available at the public comment table. We received one comment from Brazen, Brazen Chemise, Chemise, and it reads as follows. To whom it may concern, how does the Commissioner's Office justify the salary increases for deputy commissioners over the years to what they used to make? Some of them just make as much as commissioners do. The information is public knowledge, and I see that some IT people are also making 6 figures. That money should be used to give the lower level employees a pay hike. I will be tuning in to see if my question is read.
So are there any other email comments, Judge Furlong?
No, there are, Mr. Chairman.
So we'll now move to old business. Director Lynch, will you please read the executive director's report?
Yes. Good afternoon, Your Honors. The County Board report for September 27, 2023. The County Board of Elections is now accepting mail-in and absentee ballot applications. Voters will need to complete and return their application to the County Board of Elections office by 5 p.m. October 31st to vote by mail for the general election. Voters may apply online at vote.phila.gov rather than returning the paper application. As of yesterday, we have approved 87,645 vote by mail applications. Of those, 53,708 are paper applications and 33,937 are electronic applications. This includes civilian, overseas, and military voters. We have a total of 463 applications waiting to be processed. Of those, 201 are paper applications and 262 are electronic applications. The voter registration unit for the cycle to date, they have processed 92,921 applications, of which 12,800 were paper apps. They mailed 14,460 ID cards last week. The election board, to date, the unit has trained 920 poll workers for the November election. 2,200 workers have committed to work on election day, and the unit is currently recruiting more each day. 286 workers have taken the online training as of today. Or yesterday, I'm sorry. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Director Lynch. Moving on to new business, I ask Mr. Stroman to present the proposed polling place relocations. Is there anyone here from the public who would like to speak to the moving of polling places? Hearing none, Mr. Stroman, you can proceed.
Good morning, judges. The first 11 are in the 57th ward. I'm going to lump the first three together. It's Ward 57, Division 3, Division 13, and Division 14, all moving from Thomas Home School at 9125 Academy Road to the Pennypack Woods Home Association. This is all due to construction at Thomas Home School.
That location is, down the street, right?
Yes,
Across the street, down the
Yes.
street.
So having heard that recommendation of professional staff, I move that we accept the polling place changes as proposed for Ward 57, Division 3, Ward 57, Division 13, and Ward 57, Division 14. Do I hear a second?
Second and I on all three changes.
The motion carries. The next.
The next 6 are all lumped together. They're all going from the same location back to another location. That would be Division 8, 9, 10, 20, 23, and 26. All moving from Grace of God Christian Center at 9039 Eastview Road to the Pollock School at 2875 Walsh Road. Pollock School is done construction and is now opened again.
Having heard the recommendation of professional staff for the change of polling place, I would move that we accept the proposed change of polling places. Do I hear a second?
Second and I on all the changes.
So moved, seconded, and adopted. Mr. Stroman, you may continue.
Next one is in the 57th Ward, the 15th Division, moving from Thomas Home School, 9125 Academy Road to the Pollock School, 2875 Welsh Road.
Based on the recommendation of professional staff, I move that we accept that proposed change in polling place.
Second, I.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next one is in the 57th Ward again, the 27th Division, moving out of the Aviation Institute at 3001 Grant Avenue to the Pollock School at 2875 Welsh Road.
Based upon the recommendation of professional staff, I would propose that we adopt the change in the polling place of 5727 as proposed.
Second,
All in favor?
I.
That polling place change has been accepted.
Last but not least, in the 64th Ward, the 3rd Division, moving out of the Brown School at 3600 Stanwood Street to the Lambie Funeral Home at 8000 Roland Ave, and that is due to overcrowding at the Brown School.
I would move that we accept the recommendation of professional staff to adopt the polling place changes of 6403. Do I hear a second?
Second,
All in favor?
I.
Mr. Stroman, does that conclude the polling place changes?
That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd also like to bring to the attention of the board as a member relating to new business that the board at the last meeting asserted that it would be convening an executive session, confer with the council regarding the timing of the upcoming election as it relates to the fixing of the ballots and certification of the machine process. Having conducted that recommendation, council did communicate with the Commonwealth Court advising them of the deadline that we were facing that may be impacted by any ongoing litigation. I have nothing further to add. Is there any other business before the commission?
No, Commissioner.
Having said that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
The motion carries by unanimous consent and acclamation. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
Yeah.